In this video, I'm going to create a certificate in AWS Certificate Manager. Now, before creating a certificate, let me show you what is a AWS certificate. Now, in the AWS Certificate Manager, what we can do is it allows us to provision, manage, and deploy public and private socket layer or transport layer security, which is SSL and TLS certificates for the users into other AWS services. Let's say I have an API gateway API endpoint, and I want to convert. Let's say I have an endpoint like these, but I want to convert this API into something like this. So for that one, I need to certify that this is a certified URL, and I am going to hit a domain either in root 53 or any other domain using Google domain or GoDaddy, like that. So for that, we need to certify this domain or certify this wildcard domain. And to do that, we need to create certificate in AWS Certificate Manager, and then we need to validate that domain from the domain server. Now let me straight away jump into create a certificate. I will create a wildcard certificate. So in my previous two videos, I have shown how to register domain using root 53 and how to create hosted zones in root 53, and I have described there why do we need to create those two. So those two videos are coming top right corners right now I'm speaking, and if you follow those two videos, this will be easier to create a certificate and validate it using root 53. So let me create the certificate first using the wildcard name. The reason I'm going to use wildcard name is I will show you cloud4free.co.uk. Why I'm using this name is because I want to hit an URL using this name. So let's say if I have some other URL like test dot cloud for free.co.uk, like that. So if I have anything, any URL with this sort of name in the beginning, I can use a wildcard, which is similar as this one. So I am going to create this certificate and validate all of these when time comes to use of these. Now here I'm going to keep the key algorithm as the default one, and then I will go for a requesting. If you see, it's showing pending validation. Now to validate this one, I need to create CNAME entry in my hosted zone. So I have already created hosted zones here, and that I have shown in my previous video. You can check. So this is my hosted zone, but if you see, there is no record for that. Now if I go here and click on here, I will see there is a record, but this record is not been created in root 53. Now if I simply click on it and create record, it will create a record in root 53. If I refresh it, I will see that record has came here. That's what it is created. Now I will see whether still that is been validated. It should be validated fairly soon, within 10, 15 or 30 seconds. But if it's not validating, that means we need to troubleshoot this one. Now we need to quickly check whether these name services we have created when we created this hosted zone are present in this domain. So if you go to this domain and see the details, edit name servers, if we see here, these are the name servers. Now I need to match those name server with these name server in the hosted zones. If these name servers are not present in my domain, it will not validate even after number of days. So for that one, I will copy these name servers from the hosted zones, and then I will enter these one by one into this domain I have registered. So in here, if I go edit name server, so I can edit them or I can add new server names. So let's say I'm going to add them. If you don't need these, you can edit them straight away and replace with the new names, or if you need them, you can just keep on adding new name servers. So I'm going to add it for here, all of them. I'm going to add this one. We remove the dot. Okay, it only allows me to add 6, so that's why I need to keep only the necessary name servers. So I'll remove the first from the beginning, and I will keep only these new name server associated with my hosted zone. And save the changes. Okay, it's been updated now. I will go and check now. It will take some time now, like 10-15 seconds. It will validate after that. So these name servers are in my domain, and that's how it will validate. Yep. If I refresh it now, I think it should be, yes, it is issued now. Now it is issued. So this is a kind of troubleshooting. This, a lot of people face this problem. They think that I have already added the CNAME in the hosted zone, but still why it is not validating. The reason is, from this hosted zone, whatever the name servers are there, that has to be present in the domain registered. So that has to be in this details. Click on the action, then delete, edit name servers, then edit the name servers with the proper name server from the hosted zone, and that's how it will work. And a lot of people struggle even after adding this CNAMEs in here. Now that's how it is validated my certificate, this wildcard certificate. Now I will use this wildcard certificate to create my APIs with the names like these. the names like this. And if you like my video, please share and like the video in YouTube and subscribe to my channel. That will motivate me to create more videos in AWS and Azure, definitely. Thank you.